I'm gonna do week 4 against the Seahawks. 3-0. I don't know if anybody's following this, but or for those of you who haven't been following this, it's been a pretty good season so far. As you can see, some of our players are at the top of the league at this point. Last game we did get Taylor Decker injured. He's got a torn labrum. He's out for 4 weeks. We got a couple other injuries. Oh no, just one now. A broken finger of Emmanuel Mosley. He'll be back soon. This week, I think we're both going to be doing Color Rush. Theirs is like a bright green. Monday Night Football. Let's go. Let's get it.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Seahawks and the Lions on Monday night.
Is that Geno Smith?
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Lions team entering.
Jericho, Jericho, Jericho.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off.
After a good punt, this offense
what the hell just happened? Hold up.
Inside the 10.
Damn it.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And just no chance
No
of turning
doing.
the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
Yeah, Laporta. What?
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Damn, dog.
Come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
You're doing my dog dirty.
Back to the line now. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question.
Yeah.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on, Gibbs.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The numbers for Gibbs from last week. 19 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Now a play fake, and it's gone.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league.
Good job,
His
Laporta.
confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Gibbs is in for a
Fuck yeah.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the
Fuck yeah, dude, that's dope.
Pound it in instead. Look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and then take it downfield and score.
If I'm not mistaken, we get the ball after halftime too.
Send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field ready for their second drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hell yeah.
This defense for the Lions, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright?
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Why do they keep having Hutch drop back? What the fuck?
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is
good job, dog.
Take it and let's go with it.
Hooking up there for Lions first. And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
Good job, Monty. Fuck yeah.
Crosses over out of bounds. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now gone.
Yeah, St. Brown. What up, dog?
St. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Seattle offense now set to come back out.
I'm coming for you.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And to the 34 out of bounds.
You think he went like 40 yards.
34, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, you guys got a 1st down.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Walker with another carry. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
As it complete to Jackson Smith.
Damn, dog, that was cool.
First down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Now it's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Yeah.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on
Damn it.
3rd and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Out of the gun, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
Nah, you boys ain't doing shit.
Now Smith. Oh, he stays up.
What?
Is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Walker with a grab, left side.
Damn it.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to...
Touchdown! Seahawks.
Nice, that was good.
Jackson Smith and Jigba from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch.
Come on, Baki.
And able to take it past the 25.
All right, boys.
To the 20.
Just over a minute. Let's get some points.
Jameer Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking.
Damn, that was fucking horrid.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Goff now to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Goff.
I thought I was about to get sacked.
No, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime. halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down to Orlando.
2 possessions, not bad.
Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Saints who were able to walk away with the road victory. Derek Carr, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Zay Jones, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. The Giants able to avoid an 0-4 start as they pick up that critical first victory of the year. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter.
All right, y'all, let's get some points.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Sonic.
So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Goff in this Lions offense, set for a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be caught by St. Brown.
Good job, St. Brown.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Yeah, Monty.
Solid stiff arm. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now run by Gibbs. And
yeah.
shy of the goal line at the 3. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Montgomery going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Goff. And he's got his man. It's touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical.
Welcome to the stream. Whooping that Seahawk ass at the moment.
Now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store.
Yeah, they had a good touchdown a couple minutes ago.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Yeah, Kirby Joseph. Fuck yeah.
Kirby Joseph, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Lions offense and their quarterback
Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now.
All right, let's do this.
After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, he's got him in.
St. Brown.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. On the give, here's Gibbs. And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Is that St. Brown? Oh no, Jameson Williams.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's a old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Oh shit.
Return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation. But they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brian Branch.
It's Brian Branch with it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action. It's Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's in.
Oh, you fucker.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Goff. Pass taken in by
That was risky.
and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, gone. This is caught.
Damn it, dude.
First and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Gibbs, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Troy. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, and the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Carlton Davis.
For the 3rd time thus far. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Lions are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So what's that? Brian Branch, Carlton Davis, and Kirby Joseph all got INT.
On the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Hand off now to Gibbs.
That was sloppy as fuck.
Shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters.
And he didn't do that.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's Goff. That is caught.
Good job, St. Brown.
First and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Goff now looking to throw.
Damn.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple.
That's not a touchdown.
Down, so let's sort this out.
An eligible receiver downfield.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Still 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing now is Geno. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. From the 50, it's Smith.
Melifonwu.
It's an interception.
Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 11 now. Another run for Gibbs here. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. There's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Gibbs straight ahead. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 3rd and 4.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
And that'll be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Oh, wait, hold everything, and timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Goff going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
The partner under the lights in prime time. This offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points.
Hell yeah.
Away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
4-0, guys. See who we're gonna play next stream. Oh, it's a bye week. What? No. Welcome to the stream. Started off 4-0. We're on the bye week. The stream's about to end. Another stream will probably start soon, though, for the next game. Ooh, we play the Cowgirls next. Decker's still out. Alright. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you on the next stream. As always, game on.